This is a data management training video for the OPERA trial. It's intended for viewing by people with the following roles: principal investigator, another medical professional, a research nurse, a data manager, a trial coordinator, or a research associate. Data management in the OPERA trial, that is randomization, data capture, and also management of the trial medication allocations, is managed within the sealed envelope platform, which is generally known as RedPill. You can see on the screen now the web address that's used to access the user accounts within RedPill. Each user account is secure to an individual. You are issued a user account upon Newcastle Clinical Trials Unit receiving a completed delegation log and training details. When the invitation to create an account comes, it will come direct from sealed envelope. This can occasionally go to junk or spam folders, so if you are expecting an invitation to a role within the system and you don't receive one, please first of all check your junk folders before contacting Newcastle Clinical Trials Unit. Each account is specific to a role, so in this trial we have randomization, unblinding, and an investigator, which is used for site data entry. You will only need one username and one password to access the system, but in order to perform the functions of each individual role, you will need to log out of one role and log back in as the other. Please don't share your login details. This would be a violation of GCP. In addition to this training video, other training support is available, additional training support for new staff members on request. A test, randomization, or unblinding or data entry must be performed by the users to gain access to the live database. So first of all, you will be given access to a training database and you will perform a brief test based upon the role that you perform within the system. Once Newcastle Clinical Trials Unit has received evidence of that test, you will then be sent an invitation to join the live database. Additional support is available through the comprehensive OPERA user guide, which is a separate document, a PDF document. And there is also a generic help function within the RedPill system itself, which is accessed from the main menu at the top of the browser screen. The contacts for data management within Newcastle Clinical Trial Unit are the data managers. So for this trial, that is currently Chris Wheatman and Rebecca Summerly-Wafer. Please initially contact the team via the OPERA trial team inbox, which is opera@newcastle.ac.uk. If you have an issue which is technical and you require a more immediate response, you can also contact the database support mailbox for issues such as unable to log in or error messages or something technical in nature, and that address is nctu.database.support@ncl.ac.uk. To unblind a participant, the user must be logged in on the unblinding role. The test user that we're using for this demonstration is called Freya MacDonald. Freya MacDonald is currently logged in the randomization role, so therefore you need to switch roles to unblinding in order to unblind a participant. This can be achieved by logging out and logging back in again, but the quicker way is to click on Trials and go back to the trial screen that you see when you log into the system. At the moment, the only roles we can see for Freya are Investigator and Randomization. This is because Freya has been invited to an unblinding role but has not yet accepted it. At the top of the screen there's a banner that says you have an invitation. You click on that link and all of the open invitations will appear. There is the invitation for the unblinding role, so we click accept. Now Freya has 3 roles, one of them is unblinding, so we click on access with role, unblinding. This takes you to the home screen for the trial. In order to unblind a participant, you first need to find a participant. So click on the participants link in the top menu. This will list all of the participants at the particular site. If there are a lot, you can search, or you can just click on them in the list. We're going to search for the participant LON 777. There they are on the list, so we have to click on them in order to reveal the participants panel on the right. Under the unblinding section, it indicates this participant has not yet been unblinded, so we click on the link directly above that says unblind next to the eye symbol. There's some text that indicates that by entering your user password you will reveal the treatment group to yourself by email. You must give a reason for the unblinding. This is a mandatory field. We're just going to write clinical emergency. Then we're going to enter the user password, which in this case is the test user's password, which is Freya's password. When the confirm button is clicked, the participant has been unblinded, indicated by a banner at the top of the screen. The details of the participant's allocation will not be shown on the screen. It will only be shown in the email that is sent to the user who processed the unblinding. In addition, other emails will go out to Newcastle Clinical Trials Unit users and also to other investigators at the site, indicating that an unblinding has taken place and who that information was sent to. Only the user who processed the unblinding will receive the actual allocation. In order to receive these notifications, you should ensure that notifications are turned on. If you have any further questions, you can direct these to the Opera trial mailbox, opera@newcastle.ac.uk.